You don't feel your age because you probably are disciplined. You're not allowing outside circumstances, people, products, situations to really rule your world. So I want to ask you again a question. Do you feel your age? Welcome to a new episode of the Ewa Eckert podcast. I'm Ewa Eckert. I am your host. I am a Polish immigrant with a big heart, strong accent, as you can hear, kick-ass husband, and two amazing kids. American entrepreneur sharing an incredible mission to inspire women around the world to take bold actions towards their dreams, passions, and desires so their life becomes more meaningful and fulfilled. I believe that the best superhero of your unique purpose is inside all of you, all of us, and we should share it with the world to make the world a better place. I hope that this episode will help you finally discover the power of self-belief, self-motivation, so you can stop making the excuses and create the life you truly desire and deserve to have by being the upgraded version of you. Welcome to the show, guys. And in today's episode, we're going to be discussing a really important subject, I would say. As we're coming to the end of the year, I want to ask you a question. Do you feel your age? Because I've realized that I certainly not. And this has been a topic to actually many conversations. Especially as you age, this topic comes up. And in like fitness world, or when you see people working out, usually people that are active, they work out, they don't really feel their age. And what I thought about this episode is because a few weeks ago it was my birthday, and I remember that day I really want to work out with our family, but because we had something planned that day, we had to kind of split, and they would stay at home and do the workout. I had to go and do my own workout. And let me tell you, sometimes I take sessions at the gym. And I take sessions at the gym, obviously to connect, to talk to other individuals, to talk to the adults, to be sometimes in a different group with other people, because we do workouts at home. And sometimes I just go to be challenged in a different way. And that particular day, they had a Spartan training. And the Spartan training involved a lot of different, very high intense activities, very high intense exercises, and a run around the building 3 times. And let me tell you, when we went out there to run, my ultimate thought was, in each lap, I'm gonna overcome or kind of set my goal to pass a person. And as we were doing this run, it was becoming harder and harder, but I actually did it. I felt that my heart would jump out of my chest, but I did it anyway. And it felt amazing. And I thought to myself, wow, not only that I set my goal and I achieved it that day on my birthday, but I'm actually getting older today and I'm still freaking surpassing some of the young people. And the reason I do this and the reason that I felt so good is because I set my standards up high. I set my goals up high. I exposed myself to these challenges so I can get better. So are you exposing yourself to challenges? Are you really conquering on daily basis, maybe weekly basis, monthly basis, something really hard for yourself that you can say, wow, this is a great victory. I'm really feeling better. I'm really doing great. And despite my age, I am really going forward. Just because somebody tells you, wow, you're aging, but overall, I'm 48 today. And I feel amazing. I don't feel my age. It's because I stay active. It's because I watch what I eat. It's because I stay hydrated. It's because I do all these rituals and routines that help me to stay disciplined. So overall, everything falls down to discipline, right? So you don't feel your age because you probably are disciplined. You're not allowing outside circumstances, people, products, situations to really rule your world. So I want to ask you again a question. Do you feel your age? And if you do, or even if you don't feel that age that you are, you feel worse, guys, we're coming to the end of the year. I think it's time to do something drastic. It's time to set up a bar a little higher. It's time to say, you know what? I need to put my effort daily into a workout, into getting a better morning routine, to getting better evening routine, to staying hydrated, to eating maybe 5 healthy meals a day. If you can't do 5 meals, do at least 3 meals. Do in between maybe meals, some supplementation with protein shakes. I need to start eating more protein, which is 1 gram per pound of your body weight. I need to drink water, which is at least 1 ounce per pound of your body weight. And if you work out a lot, it's probably still not enough. You need to do more. Or maybe if you're working out in a really hot conditions, right? Because we need to take this to considerations. You need to start really paying attention of what's surround you, and what do you do on a daily basis? How is your stress level? Do you manage your stress or you don't? Are you reactive constantly? Are you constantly really being stressed and exposing yourselves to stress? So those are the factors I think that we should all think of, and you should be thinking of. And what is the best way, guys, to really set some plan in the new year? Not waiting for 2025. Because that's what we're approaching. But you might be watching this video 10, 20, 50, 100 years. I hope that YouTube's gonna stay forever. But I'm just saying the next year, because we're coming to the end of the year, I want you to start writing this down. What makes you sluggish? What makes you not feeling energetic? What drains your energy? What is burning you out on a daily basis? Maybe you sit in front of the computer for too long. You don't take frequent breaks. Maybe you don't drink water. Maybe you don't exercise at all. And it's because it's hard. You tried and you've given up. It's time to set up the bar higher. It's time to start taking care of your life, because let me tell you, if you don't feel your age, that's a beautiful thing, because your body is working great. You have a great energy. And then you can really run faster than a 20-year-old. Why? Because you've been putting the time, dedication, you've been committed to your goal, and it's a beautiful thing. It really builds a confidence, because as you age, you might not having as great confidence because something is aching, something is not working the right way. So maybe you should start working on the mobility. Maybe you're feeling stiff. So how about adding some maybe yoga routine or stretching routine before your workouts? And guys, it can be simple. You can just add 3 to 4 times a week a workout. And in the morning, instead of eating and stepping by to McDonald's or going into a Dunkin' Donuts or a fast food place, make yourself a breakfast at home. Or even better, make that shake at home. What you need is just some good almond, coconut, hemp, unsweetened milk, and put at least 30 to 40 grams of protein powder into your shake. You can add some sea moss. You can add some a great powder with maybe fiber, and add some ice, and that's it. This is your first step. So as long as you're gonna do something that day that comparing to your old self is different, then you're good to go. Maybe at nighttime, instead of loading yourself on carbs and heavy food, you're gonna switch to something light, maybe a salad, a grilled chicken. I know that we're talking a lot about food here, but we need to take the charge, because Your food is the energy. And if you eat bad food, there is no way that you're going to have good energy. If you're sitting down on the couch after dinner, after coming from work and, watching a bunch of movies and eating Doritos and eating some nasty stuff, you will not have a good energy. So what if you're going to replace those nasty Doritos maybe into protein chips? And what even better is, I would say, work on that discipline. Eat good meal, and then you're not going to be hungry. You're not going to be craving anything. And if you do, make yourself drink some seltzer with some lemon water. Start working on that hydration. Start logging your food, because it's time of the year when when others guys stepping away from their disciplines, you're going to be the one that is going to be even more disciplined. And that's when the confidence is going to raise above the bar, and you're going to start feeling better in your own skin. And this is when you're not going to feel your age. Guys, I'm promising you, it's time to do something about your health, about your life, about your energy, about taking action, because just absorbing this information, sitting at this podcast and listening to me is not going to do any good to you. You need to take action. So if I'm telling you, do something about it, write down 3 things that you can do immediately. And that's it. And not starting on Monday like most people do, starting today. So if you've been eating unhealthy, if you haven't been exercising, come home, put your sneakers on, put your workout on, go to the gym and get that workout in. And this is how you're going to conquer the 2025. So guys, I hope that this gave you some good ideas on what you can do still this year, so you can welcome next year feeling a little better. And remember that the superhero is within you. You just need to rediscover it. May your passion, curiosity be endless. May your enthusiasm be infectious. And may your final outcome be of service to others. Each of us makes the difference in the universe. I make mine, and the universe is awaiting you. No excuses.